So yeah, this fear is not a joke. I'm actually just as surprised as you guys are. For the past couple of days, I was editing the page for the Half-Life 2 beta on the cutting room floor. I was working on adding the discovery I had made previously about the raw Metrocop recordings, and smart things like the botulism scene and the unused Citadel sounds. However, when I decided to finally get to the filtered Metrocop sounds, I managed to discover yet another thing about them that no one else seems to have talked about on YouTube. That being the sound files for an unused female version of the Metrocop with a different voice filter to boot. To elaborate, the Metro Police sound folder, which contains the sounds the game uses for the Metrocops, has over 100 unused sound files for them talking to one another. If you've played Entropy Zero, you'll recognize some of these sounds as they were used for the pre-crash train sequence. Each of the sound files for the normal Metrocops are labeled with the prefix MC1. However, there is a set of 56 sound files to start with the prefix MC2, which contains the aforementioned female Metrocop lines.
You expect me to believe that? So, I'm thinking of a mistake. I just saw something. Wait, maybe not.
If you want to listen to all these sound files, I have them up on the cutting room floor page linked below. There's so many of them and I really don't want to go through making visuals and everything for them. Trust me, I was at my wit's end when I was finishing the raw Metrocop voice line video. Anyways, I'd also like to mention one other thing, and it's that the final sound file for the female Metrocop, MC2 question your wife.wav, uses the voice filter for the male Metrocops, for some reason.
Your wife doesn't like me, does she?
So if that didn't make it more evident enough that the voice filter is different, then I don't know what does. There might already be some of you that are theorizing about who the person voicing the female Metrocops might be, especially considering the comments of the raw Metrocop voice line video, so I thought that I'd like to speculate about who it might be. If I had to guess, it would be Mary Kay Irvin, the voice of the female citizens and rebels. The reason why I think that is due to a couple reasons. The first one is that she had done placeholder lines for Dr. Mossman, like this early version of the teleport sequence at the start of the game.
Kleiner, is that you?
Yes, good morning, Elena.
Did you call to chat, or is there some point to this? I'm running a critical sequence right now.
The other thing that made me think this was the way some of the lines were said when I had listened to them. It really reminded me of the female citizen voice, especially for a few lines that I'll play here.
I don't want to talk about it. Let me think about that. You really believe that?
It's those two reasons that makes me think that's her voicing those lines. Otherwise, with that out of the way, that's the end of this video. I was planning on doing something else as the next video, but this discovery made me drop all those plans for a hot minute, especially for something this big. I seriously don't understand how no one else noticed this except for the developers of Raising the Bar Retail. Anyways, with that all out of the way, see you guys later.